Hi everyone, I'm Kim Bauman and welcome to Shortcuts to Zen with Kim. Today, let's talk about how do I know I'm doing it right? How do I know I'm meditating? How do I know that I've got it down? That is one of the number one questions that I get from people. And the simplest way to answer that is you start to see the results of your meditation as you observe yourself out in your life. So it doesn't matter if you have a bad meditation, quote in quotes, meaning you just couldn't sit still, you were anxious the whole time, you didn't think you really actually benefited from sitting down and meditating. So that actually has nothing to do with receiving the benefits of meditation. So you can have what might feel like a really bad meditation and still be receiving the huge benefits of the practice. And that's because I talked earlier in my previous video that's because it's not about quieting your mind. And in fact, it's actually impossible to quiet your mind. As long as you're alive and well and kicking, you're going to have thoughts. Meditation is about the practice of softly pulling yourself away from the chatter and into a different thought. So into your mantra, a different thought. And over time, as you practice dropping a thought and moving into another one, that is what is going to lend to you feeling like you have quieted your mind. And so the best way to know if you're doing it right is you'll start to see small things out in your life. You might notice that you're reacting a little differently than normal. You might notice that you pause before speaking out and saying something that you might regret saying later on. And so I truly encourage you, if you're in that space of thinking that you're not doing it right, that you are, to know that you are. And I promise you that the results are going to come as you continue to practice your meditation, to practice dropping your thought and moving into the mantra. And that's what's going to slow your mind down. It's going to shift how your outlook on life. It's going to shift your mood. It's going to shift how you relate to yourself. It's going to shift so much in your life, and you will start to see the results of your bad meditations. I'm putting that in quotes. You'll start to see the results of your bad meditations, or your times where you've meditated and just thought, oh my God, I'm just not doing this right. You're going to start to see the results of that as you observe yourself out in your life.